Shalia Daly is back. She is a life coach. And today we're talking about something that I think is a great topic to dive into, and that is how to stay emotionally healthy. There's stresses all over the place, and sometimes our inner emotions kind of take us into a whole different direction when we don't have to work ourselves up.
Right, correct. And that is just your brain trying to keep you safe. And so one thing to be aware of from the beginning is just stop for a minute. We rarely do this. We're just taught to go, go, go. And it's rare that you just stop and say hold on, what's this feeling that I'm having? What is the feeling? Just stop and observe, because we have so many thoughts a day and we actually don't listen to them. They just run through our head and we're just impulsively acting. We're not really stopping to just hear ourselves think. So that's the first step.
Yeah, and I like that. That alone just sounds very therapeutic. Stop. If you stop, now your mind can actually focus and not wander, and your emotions don't carry over, right? So number two, observe. So walk me through that. What are we observing?
Yeah, so when you stop, what you'll realize, if you just really pay attention to what you were thinking, you'll realize you are thinking yourself into the emotion. So an example is right now, if we're just right now, and I didn't bring in what happened 5 minutes ago, and I wasn't thinking about what's gonna happen, an hour or a year from now, there's no anxiety in this moment. We're just standing here. So when you observe that the emotion you're having is probably because the thoughts that you're thinking and the story that you're telling about what's going to happen, you're really creating that your emotion that you're feeling by your story. So observe, what is it that I've been sitting here telling myself about what's gonna happen?
And then it brings us to come back to the present right now, be in the moment.
Yeah, exactly, just like this. Instead of looking at what had happened that you're thinking about right now or how it's gonna be, which you don't know how it's gonna be anyway. You create all this anxiety and you really don't even know how it's gonna be. So just orient yourself back to the moment, because the moment, unless you really are being chased by a wild animal, the moment is actually very safe. And so come back to the moment, orient yourself, touch the table, take a deep breath, just be with the moment, be now.
And then I like this, so we're kind of simplifying what's happening in our mind. So what do I need, want, and feel?
So once you do that, once you're back in the moment, check back in and say, okay, now that I've calmed myself down, let me get happy, let me get excited, let me transition out of fear and anxiety into something that feels good. Because we want to feel good, right? So let's emotionally regulate. Let's get back on the good feeling. And so what we can do to orient ourselves to that is, what do I want? Really ask yourself, what do I want right now? Sometimes that's a snack or a nap or to go outside. You just haven't stopped long enough to ask yourself, what do I want? You've asked everybody else what they wanted, but not you. And then what do I need, right? So just in general, is there something that I'm needing right now? Do I really need to just step back from my family, walk out, what do I need? And then what do I feel? What does this feel like to me? Do I feel very stressed? Do I feel very overwhelmed? And then if you just ask yourself those questions, what do I need, want, and feel? Your body's gonna tell you what it needs to do to alleviate that stress and get out of it. It's just that we're not asking.
And one of the things I love about this too, because you always have kind of the way to navigate this, but then you break it down and you give us steps that you could take action with, and that's where everything starts to happen. I think it was a month ago, you're talking about goals, right? Well, you can have a goal, but if you don't have those steps, it's not gonna do anything. You're not gonna accomplish anything. Right. And with this, your emotions and your mind, you start going a totally different direction, and it all starts with just stop. Stop and then get control of the situation and really look at your inner self.
It does, and a good way to look at this too, to really create a belief around it, is right now, everyone watching, and right now you think about it, how can you have a feeling without first a thought? That means if the feeling is coming from what I'm thinking, I can think something different and have a different thought. It's not the event that usually causes us so much pain. Sometimes it is, but the majority of the time, it's how we're thinking about a situation, or how we think it's gonna happen and play out. It's our thinking that's causing the feeling so much more so than the actual event.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on the show. This is a lot for everybody to think about at home, especially over the weekend. If they would like to learn more about you and connect, how can they do that?
Yeah, just go on shaliadaily.com. Find me on there. I'm most active on Instagram. I'm on there every single day, giving advice and tips just like this on my stories. Send me a DM. It's always me answering, and I would love to connect.
Thank you. Stick around, more to come right after this.